You've done it again. You've done it once again. Congratulations. You've done it again. Hello everybody, and welcome to another reaction video where today I'm going to be recording this one right after the game happened. As you see by the poor lighting, it is right now approximately 11 o'clock, and the Game 6 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens had just happened. As you may know from my reactions and my expressions and my emotions, I am not happy. This was another deja vu of 2 nights ago where the Canadiens had a 2-goal lead, blew it, made it 2-2, and then won in overtime. So yeah, it wasn't really a fun game to watch through the first 2 periods, as the score was deadlocked at 0-0 and nothing really happened. The Canadiens went on a hot start to start the game and were feeling great about themselves. They couldn't get any goals though, and the Leafs sort of got their own footing and were able to get the nerves out of this game. Then the second period happens. Same thing, nothing happens, but Montreal keeps their foot on the gas pedal. So it wasn't fun as a Leafs fan. You see Montreal going on this hot streak, and they just keep on shooting and shooting and shooting, and you're doing nothing. You can't stop it. And then the third period comes around, where the Corey Perry scores a goal with Jack Campbell not even in the net. He just wasn't in the net and lets up a goal, and Corey Perry scores and hits the camera inside the net and almost breaks it. And then about a minute later-ish, a few minutes later, when there was a delay of game for challenging said goal, and then a penalty happened because of delay of game, so a 2-man advantage for the Canadiens, they score again off of a goal by, who was it? I think Tyler Toffoli, who scored the goal and made it 2-0. So, you know, not a great third period so far. And that was the score up until around 10 minutes to go in the game, when Jason Spezza made it a 1-goal game off a pretty cool slap shot and made the game 2-1. But at that point, at 2-0, I'm like, we could, you know, this isn't as difficult as a 3-0 lead, so, you know, we got a chance here to score a goal and then score another one, and the next thing you know, you're in overtime. And they score with Jason Spezza to make it 2-1. So at this point, I'm like, you know, this is amazing. You know, 1 goal now. It's fine. You've played like terrible, but all you need is 1 shot to go in. And about a couple minutes later, they get that goal off of a slap shot that was deflected and went in and scored and made it 2-2. And that was amazing. The score was finally deadlocked once again, and this time the Leafs had momentum. As you know, I'm a Leafs fan, so this is great. This is great to see. I'm very sorry about the camera quality. You're seeing this light because that's the only source of light in this room, and there's no light coming from outside. So yeah, it wasn't really that great, and you know, we tie it up. So now we know we've got all this momentum, and with about 5 minutes to go, nothing really happens. We do get a bunch of shots going, but none could get in the net, and it goes to overtime. As you know, last game, it ended in 59 seconds with the Canadiens getting a lucky pass from one of the 2 defenders, Jake Muzzin, and somebody else on there, I forgot again, and they scored off of a 2-0 on the goalie, and this time it was a lot more unfortunate. It took about 10 minutes in overtime for this game to end, or over 10 minutes, sorry, 15 minutes I think, and it was a lot closer. The Leafs this time had all the momentum after coming down 2-0 and had a chance, you know, to just end it. They had so many chances. We're getting a bunch of slap shots. They didn't have any, there wasn't any penalties in overtime, but they were just hitting, shooting. And then right after, unfortunately, as soon as the Canadiens get the puck for the second, third time in overtime, they get a shot. It gets deflected off of a Leafs player and goes in. You may have seen that 2 nights ago, sort of like a deja vu. But yeah, that wasn't really fun to watch. It was really, really stressful. You know, at that overtime, you know, you're thinking like, wow, the Leafs have all this momentum, and then they blow it in overtime once again. So I am not very happy. Now, as I said in a previous reaction video, I think last reaction, so for Game 5, I said that if we lose Game 6, we are most likely going to lose Game 7. And I am probably going to stick by that. I'm definitely going to watch it because, you know, we may break the curse. But based on previous Game 7s, it's not looked bright. It's not looked very bright. I can bring up a Boston series in I think 2018. The Capitals series with them didn't go that far. Columbus was a 5-game series and we lost in Game 5. Bruins again in 2013 where we blew that 3-goal lead in the third. So there's so many instances where we just haven't been able to win a Game 7, and we haven't done it in 17 years because we haven't made a next playoff series in 17 years. So I've never experienced a second round trip by the Leafs in my lifetime. Yeah, an entire that took that long for it. But yeah, this wasn't fun. That one goal really demoralized me, and I'm like, oh, that really, really sucks. So I'm definitely gonna watch that Game 7 on Monday. Now it seems so far away because, well, gotta wait that long. But I'm hoping that even though there isn't any fans, the fans at Montreal were really, really loud and they were crazy. It was the first game in Canada with fans in a long time, almost 450 days. So, it was good to see the fans there. But at some point it was like, man, it was great to see them, be quiet when the Leafs got back and made it 2-2. But unfortunately, we couldn't win the game, and the Canadiens survive another day and now have a chance to win the series on Monday. So this isn't going to be fun at all. But, it is what it is. It's just, you gotta play, you gotta, do what you gotta do. And I'm hoping that finally we can have a lead and actually play like we were in the regular season. And, win an overtime game. If it goes to another overtime game, I wouldn't be mad. But based on how we were in the regular season with overtime games, we weren't that bad. We were winning a few of them. Yeah, we had some against Edmonton. But, other than that, we were pretty good in overtime. So I'm not worried if we go to overtime. But I think if it starts like this game and last game, I'm not going to be excited. But that is going to be for next game. I'm very, very, I'm going to be thinking about this game for the next couple days. It's going to be something I have to think about. But I'm hoping that, we can do something in this Game 7. Yeah, we've lost 2 straight, but we won 3 straight in this series. So, as long as we don't pull a Golden State Warriors and, blow a 3-1 lead, I think we could do it. It all depends on how it starts, though. If we start well, we'll do good. If we don't start well, then and panic. But, yeah, hopefully you Leafs fans out there are as upset as I am. Probably more upset because I'm trying to keep a calm head here. And, you Habs fans, you're very lucky. You're very lucky your team is good in overtime and you have Carey Price. So you got to be thankful for him. I'm hoping that, next game we can finally, just end it, put this 17-year demon just under the bed, win a series for once. If we don't, it'll be constant, mocking by Canadiens fans forever. So, but yeah, that is going to do it. I hope you enjoyed, this is always fun to make, even though, we lose. I still like making these videos. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you want. If you want to see me, react to Game 7, and if we lose, you're going to see that, definitely. And, if you want to watch the next one, if you want to get notified, click the subscribe button and, like the video. But, yeah, hopefully, if you like these videos where I'm recording them right after the game, I could do that more often. But, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and that's about it. See ya!